If you truly wish to bring joy to my heart, share these blessings with your loved ones. Subscribe to this channel to hear more words from my mouth, and I will cherish it as though you have lovingly lighted a candle at my feet. My beloved children, this world may seem heavy, your burdens immense, and your paths unclear. But I, your Father, have come to speak with you today. I want your promise. Promise me you will listen to this message carefully, for it holds the power to heal your heart and bring you peace. These are the blessings I bestow upon you, and I ask you to share them with your loved ones. And at the end of this message, there is an urgent call that you must hear. So stay with me, my child. I see your struggles. You may feel unseen and unheard in your darkest nights. But I tell you now, you are never alone. I walk beside you, even in the silence. When you kneel at the altar and pray with trembling lips, I hear every word. I know the battles you fight in your heart, and I bless you with my strength to overcome. Amen. To those weighed down by financial worries, I understand your fears. I see the concerns that consume your mind in the quiet hours of the night, the sleepless moments spent calculating expenses and worrying about how to stretch what little you have to meet your needs. You wonder if the next paycheck will cover your rent, your utilities, your children's education, or even the basic necessities that sustain life. Bread on the table, clothes on your back, and warmth in your home. These are not mere numbers to me, nor are they trivial concerns. I see your struggle, and it moves my heart deeply. You might feel alone in this battle, as though you are carrying a burden too heavy for any one person to bear. But my beloved child, hear my words today. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. I have seen every moment of your journey, from the times when abundance overflowed to the moments when scarcity made you question your worth. None of it has escaped my notice. I am not a distant God, removed from your circumstances. I am the God who walks beside you, who knows your every need before you even speak it. Your fears are real, but they are not insurmountable. I invite you to trust me completely, even in the moments when your faith feels weak. Remember the stories of old, when my provision was miraculous and undeniable. Did I not provide manna in the wilderness for my people when they had no food? Did I not multiply the loaves and fishes to feed the multitudes? These are not just stories. They are testimonies of my faithfulness, a promise that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. What I did then, I can do now, for you. Trusting me does not mean that challenges will vanish overnight. There may still be days when you feel stretched thin, when you wonder if you can hold on much longer. But know this, I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating solutions that you cannot yet see. I am opening doors you thought were locked, guiding you toward opportunities that will provide not just for your needs, but will allow you to flourish. My blessings are not limited to meeting your immediate concerns. They are meant to overflow, to spill into every area of your life. Remember the widow in Zarephath, who faced the last of her provisions during a time of drought. She thought she and her son would eat their final meal and then perish. But when she trusted me, when she obeyed the words of my prophet, her jar of flour did not run dry, and her jug of oil never emptied. I sustained her because of her faith, and I will sustain you too. Your flour and oil may look different, a job opportunity, a kind gesture, an unexpected gift, but my provision is just as real and just as faithful. I know the temptation to let fear dictate your actions, to hoard what little you have, and to believe the lie that you are alone in this struggle. But I tell you this, my love for you is greater than any fear, and my resources are limitless. The cattle on 1,000 hills are mine, and I will provide for you out of my abundance. When you feel overwhelmed, lift your eyes to me and let me carry your burdens. I am strong where you are weak, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. As you trust me, I encourage you to live with a spirit of generosity, even when it feels counterintuitive. Give not out of compulsion or guilt, but out of faith that I will replenish what you offer. Consider the example of the boy who gave his small lunch of loaves and fishes. What seemed insignificant in human eyes became more than enough when placed in my hands. Trust that your acts of faith, no matter how small, will be multiplied for your good and for my glory. I also call on you to seek me in prayer and trust my timing. My provision often comes when you least expect it, but always when you need it most. Let go of the anxiety that steals your peace and instead place your trust in my promises. Meditate on my word, where I have said, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." Each day has enough trouble of its own. My grace is sufficient for each moment, and my provision is always timely. For those of you who feel that your financial struggles are a result of mistakes or poor decisions, I want you to hear this clearly. I am not a God who condemns. I am a God who restores. Bring your regrets, your missteps, and your shortcomings to me. I will guide you toward wisdom, discipline, and stewardship so that you may not only recover but thrive. My plans for you are to prosper you, to give you hope and a future, not to harm you. Trust that I can turn even your failures into testimonies of my grace. Lean on your church community, for they are my hands and feet in this world. Share your burdens with those who love you, for I have placed them in your life to walk alongside you. There is no shame in seeking help. In fact, humility opens the door to blessings. When you reach out, you allow others to fulfill their calling to serve and love in my name. As you move forward, I want you to embrace a mindset of gratitude. Even in seasons of lack, there is always something to be thankful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you do not have to what I have already provided. It aligns your heart with mine and opens the way for my blessings to flow freely. Give thanks for the small victories, for the daily bread, and for the unseen ways I am working in your life. Finally, remember that my ultimate provision is not just for your physical needs, but for your soul. The peace I offer you is greater than financial security. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding. When you place your trust in me, you will find rest for your weary heart. Let me be your anchor in the storms of life, your rock when the ground beneath you feels unsteady. So, my beloved child, release your worries into my hands. Trust in my promises, for they are unshakable. I will open doors you thought were locked and pour out blessings that will overflow into every aspect of your life. Walk forward in faith, for I am with you always, and my provision will never fail. Amen. For those of you facing broken relationships, I know the ache of separation, the sting of betrayal, and the sorrow of loss. But I am the God who restores. Like the prodigal son who returned home, I will mend what is broken and heal what is torn apart. Trust in my timing and my love to guide you back to reconciliation. Amen. To the weary parents, tirelessly working to raise your children in love and faith, I see your sacrifices. Every sleepless night, every tear shed in worry, every prayer whispered over your little ones. I see it all. I bless you with wisdom and patience, for your labor is not in vain. Amen. For my children battling illness, whether in body or mind, hear me now. I am the great physician. My healing hand is upon you, and though the journey may be long, trust that I am working for your good. Lean on me for strength when your own fails, and know that I am with you through every step of this trial. Amen. To those who doubt their purpose, feeling lost in a world that demands so much, I say to you, your life has meaning. I created you with intention, and your days are filled with potential for greatness in my name. Seek me, and I will reveal the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Amen. For those carrying the weight of sin and shame, my arms are open wide. Come to me, confess your burdens, and I will wash you clean. Do not let guilt hold you back from my love, for my mercy is new every morning, and my grace is sufficient for you. Amen. To my children who serve in my church, whether in small acts or grand gestures, know that your work for my kingdom is seen and treasured. Each candle lit, each hymn sung, each hand extended in service, it all glorifies me. I bless you with joy in your labor, and I will reward your faithfulness. Amen. To the lonely who sit in silence and wonder if anyone cares, hear me, I care. I know your name, your heart, and every tear you've cried. I will bring companions to your side, friends who love you as I do. Until then, rest in my love, which is more than enough. Amen. And now my urgent call to you. Share these blessings. Speak words of hope and encouragement to those around you. Let your life reflect my love so that others may come to know me through you. The world is hurting, and you are my light within it. Go forth with courage, for I am with you always. Subscribe to the Gospel Connection and comment Amen if you like it.